Hi there, everybody. I hope everyone's doing well. This is going to be a very quick 3-card reading this week because, as some of you might have noticed who know me, my voice is not as it should be. I've had a bit of flu, so please forgive me, but it's going to be a short and sweet reading this week. And I'm going to try not to put too much pressure on my voice so that I can get better soon and start sorting everything out. Okay, so there will be energy sessions still this week. Please don't worry, they'll be on Thursday for the new moon. And if you want to get in touch and book a session, I'm going to take that one because it came up upside down, then please get hold of me through Telegram or wherever you find me, YouTube. Yeah, and just give me a shout and we will make an arrangement for you. Okay, this is Let Yourself Receive. Let's just do this one quick. There we go. I'm using the Mermaids and Dolphins Oracle by Doreen Virtue. This is because these have nice little explanations on them, and they have short little write-ups in the book as well, so that I can do a nice short and sweet but comprehensive reading for you. Alright, so it says here, let yourself receive. Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. Alright, so being in this receptive state does help us to be more in a mindset of abundance. Sometimes we feel like we don't want others to do for us. We've got to always be doing everything. That actually blocks abundance in the sense that we don't always give other people the chance to feel what it feels like to give to somebody else and to enjoy giving to somebody else. So it's a good reminder that we need to be in a receptive state. Let somebody do something nice for you, make you a cup of coffee, whatever it might be. Some people even struggle with letting someone make them a cup of coffee. But the more that we learn to receive without obviously taking advantage of somebody, but the more we learn to receive, the more we realize that we can allow others to feel that joy as well. Alright, that's something I had to learn in my life as well. Okay, what else do we need to know this week, please? Morning affirmations. Say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation. Alright, so there's a further theme in terms of receiving. Manifestation is asking for something, receiving something. Obviously, if we're not receptive enough or we don't believe that we're deserving of those things, we can kind of be blocking that. You know, we're not being receptive again. So we're not receptive of the thing that we're trying to manifest. And sometimes we could say, you know, I need more love in my life. I need to feel like other people care. But when they're trying to show that by doing something for us, we block that energy. All right, obviously that can come through in many different ways. That's just a very mundane example. But morning affirmations, come up with something that you can say in the morning that opens that up for you. All right, let's see what the book says. I'll actually read these two before I continue. Let yourself receive. Allow others to give loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. There we go. You are a giver and you help others in so many ways. Most of the time you truly enjoy giving. So when you let others give to you, you experience the joy of giving. You give them a gift each time that you are a gracious receiver. By receiving, you replenish yourself and balance the male and female energies within and around you. By allowing yourself to receive, you swim in the flow of life, which washes away stagnant energy, bringing in new forms of abundance, creative ideas, and all types of opportunities. Even the simplest act of receiving is healing, and it is a powerful step in the manifestation process. Okay. Morning affirmations. This card asks you to begin each day with positive intentions and affirmations. Before arising from your bed, spend a few moments thinking about your desires. Don't worry about how to bring them into physical form. Just allow yourself to imagine that they are already manifested. Then make one or more positive affirmations relating to your desires. When you open your eyes, write down these affirmations. It's a good idea to keep a pen and pad open at your nightstand. During the day, look at the affirmations and say them mentally and verbally. Okay. What other messages do we need for the coming week, please? Whoa, okay. I hope I'm going to manage these. The bottom of the deck says, stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. These are so lovely and positive. They aren't always this positive. So just because it's mermaids, don't think it's all love and light and all of that. All right, so ready, set, go. Says, now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. There's definitely something positive coming here. And I really feel like there's a strong emphasis this week on like breaking karmic patterns. Notice where you're repeating a pattern and you might already have healed from it and you're actually just repeating it out of habit. It doesn't have that much of a hold on you. These are the kind of things I've picked up on, like maybe from past relationships or whatever. You're expecting, you know, your new partner to do the same thing, or something's always been a certain way, so you just expect it to be that way, and it doesn't actually have to. You kind of have just gotten yourself stuck in a pattern, and the situation might not be the same anymore, or you've healed from it, but you're still just perpetuating that cycle. It also says playtime, which I really see this one as being. And you know, even these two girls, they're playing with each other's hair, they're braiding each other's hair. Everything is just like a very positive, uplifting kind of energy here. And these two are swimming together. This is like playtime as well, but it's saying ready, set, go. Don't be afraid to follow your dreams. And again, be receptive of those blessings coming in that you may have asked for. Playtime says, the dolphins know the importance of playing, as joy creates miracles and manifestation. So essentially here, what we need to be doing is staying in an optimistic mindset. Okay, this is exactly what this card is saying. She's watching this gentleman approach in the distance, and she's hoping that he's going to be her Prince Charming, and that he'll accept her even though she's very different to him. You know, it's quite a lovely picture actually. And he's actually holding a rose in his hand. From what I can see, he's very tiny in the distance. Let me see if it'll focus. No. Let's try again. Anyway, you'll have to take my word for it. Okay. So it says, the dolphins know the importance of playing, as joy creates miracles and manifestation. So take it easy, do something you enjoy doing, even if it's something little, like having an ice cream when you wouldn't usually have an ice cream, or playing with your pet, or one of the children in your family, something like that, because kids and animals remind us how to not take life too seriously. Okay. A new dawn. The worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. So this is what I was trying to say earlier. It's like, don't perpetuate something because it's always been that way. Focus on new beginnings, fresh starts, new chapters, things coming in that are different. All right? Believe there can be a new start. And don't be focusing on the old repetitive experiences. These are positive new experiences that are coming in. Focus on the new dawn. Don't be focusing on the past. That's not where you want to live. You know, that's not where you want to stay. And repeating old patterns or expecting old patterns is certainly living in the past. We don't want to be there. Okay. I think I'm going to try and read the last few cards for you. I'm so sorry. Okay, ready, set, go. Ready, set, go says, even though you might not feel entirely ready, this card says that there's no better time than the present to dive into your future. You're advised to take both big and small steps to move in the direction of your dreams. Push aside everything unrelated to your life's mission. Adjust your schedule so that the bulk of your time relates to your priorities and goals. Delegate tasks to other people or hire someone to assist you. Your responsibilities will still be met. You will be happier, you'll enjoy greater self-esteem, and you will attract more abundance in the long run if you jump in and follow your heart. It says now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. Okay, stay optimistic. That was actually from the bottom of the deck. Anyway, we're meant to do it now, obviously. This is it. Your time has come. You're about to collect your rewards and your prayers will be answered. However, a bit more patience and guided action on your part is required. The extra weight and effort are definitely worth it. You're just about there, and this card asks you to keep your faith about miracles and heavenly magic. Use your imagination to visualize that your dreams have already come true. Your heart will swell with gratitude and joy, and these emotions will speed up your desires' manifestations. Before long, you will be enjoying the tangible results. Okay. Playtime. The dolphins know the importance of playing, as joy creates miracles and manifestation. This card indicates that you've been straining and working too hard and that you've lost your original focus. You are striving more out of habit than out of clear direction. The dolphin asks you to stop and divert your attention through stillness and non-competitive play. Any kind of playfulness will shake up the ruts and routines and allow you to regain perspective on what is important and what is not. Playing is a magical form of meditation, as it opens your heart chakra and allows your creative spirit to tap into divine wisdom. If your playfulness involves outdoor physical activity, the extra oxygen will also spark new ideas for you. I'm so sorry. Okay, we're almost there. A new dawn. Oh, I thought I'd rather give you a short reading than no reading at all. Alright, the worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. You've endured storms over rough seas, but now the way is clear and smooth. From here on in, you can expect the best. Wash away the negativity from your consciousness and past memories, and keep only the positive lessons and love. Don't hang on to anything that could weigh you down, such as resentment or bitterness. Let it go. If you've gone through patterns of negativity in the past, this is the time to affirm, I now release the need to experience this life lesson. I extract whatever teachings I need to discover, and I move on to the life of harmonious and peaceful actions. By pulling this card, you've turned a corner in your life, wherein your prayers and positive thoughts are delivering new rays of divine light to illuminate your present and future. This is so wonderful. Like I mentioned, the new moon is coming up on Thursday, and new moon is a wonderful time to be doing those kind of things, to be setting those kind of intentions or making those kind of statements where you say, what was I saying here? Hold on, I just lost it. Oh, we're doing well today, Shireen. It says here, if you've gone through patterns of negativity in the past, this is the time to affirm, I now release the need to experience this life lesson. That's what I was talking about when I said the repetitive patterns. Are we experiencing that life lesson or staying in that because it's necessary or because we're just so used to it? It's time to consciously decide you're not going to perpetuate that. You're not going to, like be a hamster that's going around in a wheel because you've done the work. It's now time for the new dawn. Okay, my dear people, I am very glad to have gotten through that somewhat messy, but rather that than nothing at all, I do think. I hope that that is going to help you for the week. I send you lots of love. I will be resting tonight, so hopefully I will be back on form to a better degree, at least tomorrow. All right, I'll chat you all again, sending lots of love. Bye for now.